Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. There are just a couple of days left for Diwali and I'm really excited for the festive season. So in today's video, I would be creating this simple golden brown eye makeup look which you can easily create with all the neutral eyeshadow palettes that you have in your collection, and it would hardly take you 5 to 7 minutes to achieve this look. So without talking much, let's directly jump into the video. Okay, so now I have tied my hair at the back and we would just directly jump into doing our makeup. For the first step, I have already sanitized my hands and now I would just start applying products onto my face. I have washed my face and now I would be applying a moisturizer onto my face, and the one that I'm using is from the brand L'Oreal, and I would be linking all the products that I'm using in this video in the description box down below. So if you're interested in knowing more about the products, you can just check out the description box. So yes, I'll just take my moisturizer and using my hands I will just apply it all over my face. In today's tutorial I would be using my hands and just the brushes for doing my makeup. Okay, so now as I'm done with my moisturizer, for my base today I would be using this POREfessional primer from Benefit Cosmetics. Take a little bit on my fingers and apply it all over my face, especially around my nose area. Now after this I would just take an illuminating base, and the one I have is from NYX Cosmetics. It's their Born to Glow Illuminator, and I would just take a little bit of illuminator at the back of my hands, and using this Nika stippling brush I would just apply it all over my face. I did this step to just give a shine and internal glow to my skin. If you have an oily skin, I would just suggest you to skip this step altogether, as this might make your skin look a little bit oily. Now for my foundation, I'm taking this Fit Me foundation from Maybelline, and again I would be using the same brush. I would just take a little bit of foundation at the back of my hand, and taking the same stippling brush from Nika, I would just start applying it all over my face. For my concealer today, I again have this Maybelline Age Rewind concealer, and I would just apply a little bit of concealer under my eyes and blend it using the same stippling brush. Once I'm done with this, I would just go ahead and apply some powder onto my skin, and for that I would just go with this Soft and Gentle from MAC, and taking a big powder brush I would apply it all over my face. Now I know that Soft and Gentle is basically a highlighter, but whenever I'm going out in a party or something, or whenever it is a special occasion, I just like to pack my face with this Soft and Gentle powder to give it a little extra glow all over my face and not just my cheekbones. Now after doing this step, I would just slightly bronze my face, and for my bronzer I would be using NARS Laguna today, and the brush I'll be using is a generic one that I bought I don't know how many years back. I would just apply it slightly over my face to give it a little bit of color. Now for my blush, I would be using this Nika Duo in the shade Brazilian Bombshell, and this is the color that I would be using. I won't be using a special highlighter today because I have already applied Soft and Gentle all over my face, and my face do look pretty highlighted already. So now I am just jumping straight into my eyes, and for that first I'll just prime my eyes. You can use either a brush or even a finger for applying the eye base. The brush I am using today is from PAC Cosmetics and it's their 341. Now I'm done with doing my base. I would just let this base set for a few seconds, and in the meantime I would just go in with my brows. And for my brows, I would be using this Urban Decay brow box. Not going too fancy with the brush. I would just take the little brush that is given in the box itself. This is how the product looks like. I would just take this particular color and just fill in my brows very lightly. The eyeshadow palette that I would be using is from Wet n Wild, and it is their 10 pan eyeshadow palette in the shade Rosé in the Air. And the brush that I would be using is from Wet n Wild. It is their P20. I would just go ahead and take this transition shade and apply it in my crease. Now once I'm satisfied with my crease color, I would just dip the same brush in this darker brown and just apply it in the outer corners of my eyes. Now taking a clean blending brush, the one I have is from PAC Cosmetics again, and it's their 203. Just blending the darker brown with my crease color. Now once I'm all blended, this is how the eye makeup looks like. For applying the golden color, I would create a cut crease look. Just taking a simple flat brush, the brush I have is PAC 341, and applying my eye base to create a cut crease. Step might take a little bit longer, and so if you don't have time, you can just avoid this step altogether and go for your regular makeup look. Now once I'm done with my cut crease, this is how the eyes look like. I would again give it a few seconds to dry, after which I would just take the same brush and I would be taking this golden color on my brush and packing it all over my lids. Now this is how my eyes look like right now, but I would just take my blending brush again and blend this little corner of my eye to make it a little better looking. I would just dip my brush in the little bit of brown that I applied in the outer corner and just blend the two colors together. Now this is how the makeup looks like when everything is blended. For my kajal, I would just go ahead with this Nykaa Bold Kajal. It is a very black and very bold, big looking kajal pencil. I would just take a little bit of this and apply it onto my waterline. For my eyeliner, again I would be using a product from Nykaa, and it is their Wink in a Blink eyeliner, and it basically is a dual ended eyeliner. On one side you have a stamp which can help you create a wing, and on the other side is a regular looking felt tip. So I would just take this stamp thing. This is an amazing product if you always struggle to get an even wing on both the sides. Now taking the felt tip side and just creating a simple looking liner. Okay, so now this is how my eyes look like after the eyeliner and the kajal. Now the only step that is left as far as the eyes are concerned is a mascara. And for mascara, I would be using this Maybelline Colossal Mascara and applying a generous coat of this mascara onto my eyes. So now this is how my final eye makeup looks like. Now you may or may not apply false lashes as per your taste and desire, or even the amount of time you have in your hand. I am choosing not to apply false lashes today, and this is how the makeup looks like without false lashes. For my lips, I would be using this MAC liquid lipstick in the shade Topped with Brandy. I have already moisturized my lips, and I would just go ahead and apply this lipstick. Now this is how the makeup looks like completed with the lip color and everything. Now I would just get changed and put on some accessories and would be right. So this is how the final makeup looks like when you're all dressed up with your accessories and everything. I hope you liked today's look, and if you liked today's video, then do not forget to give it a thumbs up and do consider subscribing to my channel. Wishing you all a very happy and safe Diwali. Thank you so much for watching my video. Namaste.